Okay, I'll just start with my little act of kindness. Um, let's see. My low was actually I didn't get to see my dad yesterday. He actually had a bit of a procedure. Nothing really major or anything. He had well, it's long over now. I don't think he would care. He basically yesterday had a colonoscopy, and I didn't really see him yesterday. But my high was the fact that he did call me eventually, and everything's fine. He's good. Nothing, nothing new to report. Nothing bad. I mean, he's never had those kinds of problems before, so I don't think he'd have one now. But it's me and my dad. I worry a little bit. Oh, I mean, listen, I'm well aware. I mean, we only literally Father's Day weekend just happened. Literally just happened. And for me to get some sort of news that something was wrong with him, that would be, well, really hearing anything bad happening at any time of year would be bad. But I mean, God, Father's Day just happened. Like, why would I hear anything bad now? But everything's fine. He's good. He's perfectly healthy. You know, Nothing really new to report. Although, like, I felt for him when, like, from 8 o'clock the day, like, for 24 hours, he couldn't eat anything. Like, water, coffee, broth, pretty much an all liquid diet. Which, don't get me wrong, I like my liquids every now and again, but that's just that's just too much, man. I don't know what to tell you. So my proverbial hat goes off to my old man for sure. You know, Going through all that, and again, he's fine, pretty healthy. That's me knocking on wood to make sure it stays that way. And there you go. My act of kindness. Um, hmm. What would my act of kindness be? I mean, nothing really particularly bad happened or anything. Everything was pretty chill. Um, I really didn't warrant an act of kindness. I mean, I guess well, you know what? I'll do. My act of kindness was I did what my dad told me, which, you know, when he called me yesterday, pretty much he said, I love you, take good care of yourself. So, which, I did. Not like I haven't been doing that already, but, just knowing that I listened to my dad, that kind of helps. I mean, don't get me wrong, I may not really show it that often, but I do care about I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, every kid is going to rank on his or her parents. We all do. What I'm doing really is anything new. But, yeah, I care. Sure I do. If anything happened to my mom or dad, I'd be truly devastated. Simple as that. Oh, ah. But that's enough about that. Yesterday was a really good day overall, and I'm ready to get this weekend started. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Um, well, as I just said, it's Friday, which already means we have Rita's today. Yes. I always get my Rita's. Like, I cannot enjoy my Friday. I can never enjoy a Friday when Rita's is open and I don't get Rita's, which has happened before, but that's okay. I always make an opportunity to make up for it the next time. Uh, hmm. Sorry, I have an itch on my face. Excuse me. Um, Honestly, I don't really know what else. Well, actually, there is a few things I do want to talk about because lately, because I've said this earlier this week, it occurred to me that since I'm no longer doing the class and session videos, because you know we're no longer in school, you know, what am I gonna do when we get back to school in the fall and I have nothing to talk about on Saturday? Well, it took some time, but I think I have an idea of what I want to do. And full disclosure, it's very much within the planning stages. Like, literally, I woke up this morning and it popped in my head. That's how like deep in the planning stages we are. But I have an idea. Basically, whenever I wasn't in school on a Saturday, obviously, and obviously when I was at Trinity Pawling, that flew out the window because at that time we had school on Saturdays. Shocking, I know, even now. Um, and keep in mind, I was a loser. I never went out. I never really did anything on Friday night or Saturday morning or heck, even Sunday morning. But there was one thing I would do, and that is at those times, I would stay home and watch TV. Not just any TV, mind you, but, I grew up in the 90s when Fox Kids was around, Nickelodeon was in its, primitive early ages. Disney Channel was starting to come up too, but unfortunately, my family didn't really get Disney Channel. If you wanted to watch a Disney Channel show, you'd have to hope. You have to hope it was on that one Saturday morning block on ABC. Everybody has ABC, and the Cartoon Network was starting up. At that time, I would just watch whatever was on those channels. And to this day, well, not fully to this day. I mean, I have some commitments I have to do. But to this day, I look fondly on all those shows I watched and smile and laugh. Now, you're probably wondering, in the span of 30 years, you had to have seen more shows in your lifetime than there are weeks during the school year, which is around 40 weeks. And that's true. I have. So, to make it simple, I'm going to, provided that, nothing else is going on. Because, again, I'm still in the planning stage. I have plenty of time to change my mind if I want to do this. I'll break it down on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I figured on Fridays I would do specifically Cartoon Network shows. Because if you grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, you remember Cartoon Fridays? Yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm definitely talking about shows I watch from Cartoon Network on Fridays. On Sundays, considering that's the only time of the week Monday and Wednesday also have the letter N in them, but Sundays during the weekend, and plus Nickelodeon would have like Sunday matinees of their Nicktoons. So Sunday I will say for Nickelodeon, and Saturday will be virtually anything else from Fox Kids, Disney, Kids WB, all that. So you can match shows like Power Rangers, Recess, Pokemon. Yeah, I can do that. Again, this is stupidly very much in the planning stages. I literally just said, I woke up and boom, it popped in my head this morning. Like just a couple of hours ago. I woke up very early, by the way. For the record, it's like it's 6:07 right now as I'm watching this. And the days are getting longer because it's this bright out at this hour. Very early hour. So I can assure you, when I say it happened a couple hours ago, I'm being serious. So basically all I have is the idea and the format with which I would do it in. No, it's not much. And again, it's only late June. I have all of July, all of August, and pretty much all of September to really think about this. Again, I could always change, or heck, I could start it right now if I want to. Obviously now I can't start it now, but if I want to, sure, I could. Some shows I'm not going to be able to talk about either because I didn't really see them growing up or watch them growing up, or if I've already talked about them before, I won't talk about them. Like shows like Steven Universe and Adventure Time, I've already talked about those shows. And I have the videos to prove that. So you can, I mean, I have a YouTube channel. Look them up. They're right there. Or Disney Channel. Really, Disney Channel was so stupid because like we had the Disney Channel growing up, but it was always like really fuzzy. You couldn't make out anything. It really just wasn't worth watching. So any great Disney Channel show like DuckTales or the original DuckTales, or well, I could do DuckTales a little bit. I did watch a little bit of DuckTales, but that wasn't on Disney Channel. Or Darkwing Duck. Well, I'll have to get back to you on that one. I mean, I have seen those shows, so maybe. But if I've already talked about the show, well, Can I really do it? Well, considering that there's only like, because actually, full disclosure, as of right now, I'm legit looking at all of the list of cartoons. And by my count, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, 15 out of 40. I mean, I guess I could probably talk about Adventure Time and Steven Universe again. If I want to. Or Star vs. the Force of Evil on Saturdays. You know, you name it. I mean, again, we got a long way before I even think about doing anything like this. But I'm glad that, personally, I'm just glad I have an idea. So, whatever happens, look forward to that. And good, now I can talk about the rest of yesterday. So, Hot Ones, Olivia Rodrigo. Well, she didn't perform a Quavo and stop after the bomb, although it was the seventh sauce that got her. Although I was actually watching Sean Evans, and Sean Evans mentioned this yesterday, because every now and again a Hot Ones guest is going to ask Sean, like, how does he do this from week to week? And Sean actually told a really interesting story. And it actually really spoke to me. Where he looks at what he's doing right now, and then he thinks back to what he was doing, for a career before he eventually was the host of Hot Ones. And full disclosure, yeah, he experiences the heat, the pain, just like everybody else on the show. But he would rather have that than go back to where he was prior to doing Hot Ones. And it really spoke to me. Because I've been making videos every single day for the last 1,272 days. Which one would either think that's either impressive, incredibly stupid, or both. But I look back every single time. I think, man, I've been making videos for as long as I have. First of all, I regret not doing it sooner. And second of all, seeing how I was before I even thought about doing this and where I am now. Oh, sorry. You were screaming out for a second. Seeing where I am now, I really couldn't think of doing anything else. I love making videos every day. It's the one thing where, I'm sure there's going to be a day where maybe I'll have to stop and quit the consecutive streak, or, maybe I'll have to completely change the format to the point where maybe I'll have guests on or something. I don't know. But I couldn't be happier or more proud of myself for doing something like this. And that's not to say I haven't been proud of myself before. I mean, I've done great things in my life that are worthy of being proud of. I mean, I've ran 4 marathons and done 4 100-mile bike rides for charity. So I can assure you, there's plenty of things in my life I can be proud of. I'm an uncle to 2 nephews with, you know what, I don't care, it's close enough, with a third one on the way. Yeah, I'm actually going to be I'm going to be an uncle. Again, I'm really excited. But I'm proud of that, you know? And I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm happy. Is my life absolutely perfect? Am I living the lavish lifestyle, you know, champagne dreams and caviar wishes, stuff like that? No. I don't need that, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind trying caviar at least one time in my life. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos on how to eat it. And I've had champagne before. I mean, I'm not an alcohol drinker, but I do like it every now and again. Provided, like, actually, full disclosure, I don't think I've had champagne since, like, in years. Like, probably 2018 was the last time I had champagne. I'm not kidding. So, yeah. Well, actually, that's not true. I did have that wine tasting way back and before the pandemic in 2020. That's not true. So, and I had a beer once before the pandemic as well. So, yes, the good little, well, I want to say good little boy, but let's be honest, I'm 31 years old. I'm a grown man. The grown 31-year-old man who's known for being a good little boy has had alcohol at some point in his life. And I'm not the worse for wear. But that's because I know to make good choices. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms on YouTube. I'm very humble in this video for all of you guys watching the show for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Remember, if you guys want to talk to the channel, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.